Thanks for joining. Looking at your experience on the technology front, Oracle and healthcare sector as a predominant factor, what are your takes on the FTA compliant software versus FTA non-compliant software?
Look, Rajiv, when I look into FTA compliant software, non-compliant software, for me, VAT is a documentation. At the end of the day, what you are doing is you are just filing numbers.
Right.
And VAT has given you a period of 5 years, right? And in 5 years, they can give you another notice, and it says please extend it for 4 more years. So maximum 9 years.
Correct.
Okay. 9 years, if you don't have a proper system, it becomes difficult for you to substantiate the number you have filed.
Okay.
Okay. That will be the problem. So if you are a VAT compliant software, you have everything on your system, which is as per the way FTA wants. After 4 years, if they come to you, you can always extract the data, give it to them, and they know, yes, this is what the format they wanted. After 4 years, if you are not on a non-VAT compliant system, what will happen? You will not be able to get the numbers. That is where you will struggle, and you may end up facing 50% of the penalty. That is the challenge which I am looking at.
So what's a take for you for people who are right now operating the systems which are not VAT certified? I'll not use word compliant. VAT certified. Should they have some key takeaways or some checkpoints to ensure that they are not completely out of the scoping?
Look, FTA has been liberal here. They never said you have to have FTA compliant software.
Correct.
What they are saying is have documents. So before you file your numbers, ensure the number which you are filing, you have the proper documentation to it. Okay. Either in Excel, and then further with Excel the source document. Keep it somewhere safe and try to build in the controls. Try to understand. Maybe one person who is doing your VAT work right now, maybe not be working in long run.
Correct.
He has some understanding based on which he is filing the returns. Going forward, if you are a different person, he may not understand. Better have your controls in system so that when you are filing the returns, you get the numbers and you are able to justify it subsequently as well.
So what I get from you is point number one, we should look for as much as possible a VAT compliant software. At least the checks and balances are already being met. If not, then ensure the reports which is equal to FAF files are available either in Excel format or whatever form and fashion you store it, and make sure the documentation is archived and attached in the right way.
True. I mean, that's required. That will save you from audits.
Last question: if FTA lands up in an audit and they find the system is non-VAT compliant or is not being approved by FTA so far, is there any prerequisite check they're going to monitor or do before they start their audit process?
No. What they will ask you is for the information in a particular format.
Okay.
As long as you provide it, that's fine. If there's a problem with that data which you are generating, it shows duplicates, it's missing information and other stuff, then they might address your address your system issues and may ask you to certify how exactly you are doing your transactions in that system.
Okay, so I think it's very important to ensure that the system which you are applying is, if not VAT compliant, you have audit trails of how the logics or how the system is being built in, how the parameters are set, and the documentation and the FAF files available.
Yes.
Thank you very much.